You have heard of marriages lasting 35 years or longer. But how many music bands have you heard playing together for over 35 years? Let me tell you a little about the journey of Sangeetkar from 1982 till today. In 1980, through Tata Burroughs, I came to Atlanta for a one-year project. Although a software engineer, my passion had always been music. So here I sought out and met some Indian musicians. For example, Dr. Arvind Padhe, who played the tabla. Within a few months, I heard about a sitar concert by M.H. Akmal at Georgia State University. Dr. Padhe was playing the tabla and I went to listen. There, Dr. Padhe introduced me as a violinist, and a music student brought out his violin. I started improvising and performing an extempo duet program with Akmal. Since then, we two have been performing together, 36 years. Once, while we were performing at WRFG radio station, Rafi Akbarzada, the Afghani rabab and tabla player, heard us and came to the studio to meet us. The trio then became a group. The name Sangeetkar, or music makers, was chosen just before we appeared at the Tonight at Ferlinghetti's TV program on Georgia Public Television Channel 30.
Tonight at Ferlinghetti's, Music of India and the Near East by Sangeetkar. And now your host, folk storyteller Chuck Larkin.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in Ferlinghetti's. Tonight, I have Mr. Amitav Sen with me and a group called Sangeetkar. Amitav, how about telling us a little bit about the subcontinent music we're about to hear tonight?
Yeah, we were wondering which subcontinent we should name our group from, like whether it's Indian subcontinent or Bangladesh or Afghanistan, because we are from that area. And what we play is actually Indian music. It's Indian classical music and folk music, which has been around that area for probably 3,000-4,000 of years.
All right, how about introducing your two fellow musicians and tell us the name you all use for music makers.
That's the name Sangeetkar, which means music makers in Hindi and Bengali languages, which are principal languages between us, because in India, the official language is Hindi, but I come from a region where we speak Bengali, from Calcutta. And that's what I have in common with Akmal, who comes from Bangladesh. He also speaks Bengali. And he's been here, we have met since 1982, we have been playing together. And Rafi from Afghanistan, Rafi Akbarzada, he plays the tabla and also some other traditional Afghanistani instruments like rabab.
All right, Amitav Sen and Sangeetkar, y'all take off with that.
By 1987, Sangeetkar was actively performing in festivals throughout the Southeast United States. In Charlotte, North Carolina, a couple of years in Atlanta Symphony Orchestra's musical marathon, with Chinese musicians on the Zeng
at Chinese Community Center New Year's celebrations. And then we come to the 1990s, another eventful decade. Teji Sani arranged a program for us at Hotel Nickel for the International Club. We were joined on vocals by Dr. Jayanti Lahiri and on the veena by Dr. Seshu Sharma. Anil Sharma joined on the tabla as Rafi played more on the rabab.
The last piece is an orchestra where they would be playing Rag Yaman.
GCTV, or Georgia Community TV, had a series called Universal Language, produced by Stephen Sakalarios. Sangeetkar was featured in that series in 1992. Dr. Nitin Mayur joined us on tabla and Kirit Gandhi on the keyboards. Flutist Apurva Srivastava joined us in 1993. After concerts in various colleges and universities in Atlanta, we decided to record our first CD, Pardesi, in 1998. The selection of music you are hearing behind my narration is from our first CD. The CD was released at the Madison Square Gardens in New York at a Fobana conference there. During the ceremonies inaugurating Governor Roy Barnes in Georgia, Sangeetkar performed at the governor's mansion and presented Mrs. Barnes a copy of their CD. Legendary singer Firoza Begum sang at a Nazrul Jayanti, where Sangeetkar accompanied her, and we also performed at the North America Nazrul Conference in 1998. During the 2000s, Sangeetkar was active in various festivals such as IACA's Festival of India. Shekhar Pendelwar joined us on tabla. Sangeetkar performed in the 2002 North American Bengali Conference or Bongo Sammelan at the Georgia World Congress Center. In the Silk Road series of concerts at the High Museum, Sangeetkar performed 2 concerts on consecutive days. Sangeetkar performed for several years at the Inman Park Spring Festival. In the 2010s, Sangeetkar performed in Fobana with Atlanta Sangeet Vidyalaya and started preparing for their second CD. Since Shekhar Pendelwar was working out of town, Shiv Prasad Kotagal joined us on tabla for some selections on our second CD, Pardesi 2. The CD cover was designed by Akmal's daughter, Ariana, who is an art major, and she also took our photos for the CD. Hope you all enjoy it. This CD is dedicated to our friend, late Rafi Akbarzada. We wish to express our wholehearted thanks to Neela Akmal for delicious snacks, dinners and desserts, and to Suzanne Sen for tirelessly taking our photos and videos. And thank you all for coming.